hundreds of thousands of law enforcement officers walk around this country with a star on their chest and no one bats an eye. But you put a circle around that star and everyone loses their minds. When I realized why this symbol is associated with evil, I couldn't stop laughing. Now, it is highly likely the Romans themselves created the Gospels in an attempt to control the 10% of their empire who were Jews. They had just destroyed their temple, and the Jews were none too happy about this. The Jews wanted a Messiah, so the Romans gave them one and backdated the story and had Jesus predicting the temple's destruction. And what was the message? Turn the other cheek. Be a pacifist. Pay your taxes to Caesar. Obey the authorities because God put them into position. If you're a slave, be a good slave. Fast forward a few hundred years, and the Romans realized the epic mind control potential of Christianity, and they adopted it as their national religion, securing its prevalency into today's society. And so this symbol, this pentagram, was hijacked by the occultists and the Satanists, and will likely always be associated with evil. But its origins are no doubt the polar configuration that almost killed everyone on the planet. Now, my channel will likely never be a large channel, and that's okay, because I feel like the few hundred people that watch really do get something from my content. I'm not a major production. I'm just doing this on my cell phone. But if you are new here and you want truth, go over my older videos. Subscribe to the Thunderbolts Project. Start with 3 books. David Talbot's The Saturn Myth, Immanuel Velikovsky's Worlds in Collision, and Dr. Jeremy Narby's Cosmic Serpent. Mainstream has everything twisted and topsy-turvy, and so does the underbelly of the internet. For years and years, we just got waves and waves of fear porn. Channels like WSO, Naughty Beaver, and Richie from Boston, and on and on and on, severely affecting hundreds of thousands of minds and behaviors. Do governments do secret, sinister stuff? Absolutely they do. But is Jesus coming soon in his cube city? Not a chance. Read for yourself in Matthew 24. He says clearly, all these things will happen before this generation passes away. And clearly, all these things didn't happen. And so Christians go on endlessly about how he didn't mean that generation. Yeah, tell me more about how it doesn't mean what it says. If he meant a future generation, he would have said so. The Electric Universe community is where it's at. They are unlocking the mysteries, and they are forging to the forefront with or without you. And I'm just a guy who reads a lot and who is with them and saying, ooh, this too, look at this. Now, I'm not saying catastrophes can't or won't happen, but in my opinion, Our doom is more likely to come from governments rather than stars and planets. So, yes, be prepped, just in case. Insurance is a beautiful thing. The ancients told us what happened. We just have to listen. To debunk the New Testament, one only has to debunk the Old Testament. And that, my friends, is mere child's play. This rock art, about an hour and a half from my house. When my 10-year-old saw this, he said, "Happy Hanukkah." Exactly. When I realized that the menorah was simply plasma seen on the cosmic mountain of God globally. It was so profound. And here, the squatter man, the Taurus field, the Parat instability, the Egyptian centipede god on the day of slaughter, an hour and a half from my house. Thanks for watching. Happy New Year's, guys.